Shout out to all of you who are still here. Today we're going to have fun with a passport bro who is talking his talk about his experiences overseas and how, since being back in the States, it's just changed his mindset. Hopefully, it's encouraged him. But in the meantime, we're going to see his experience, how it was overseas, and yeah, let's just check it out.
Y'all real quick. In Amsterdam, I'm a piece of meat.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You're a piece of meat. The average everyday brother is a piece of meat. And I'm not a judgment on dudes' looks. We don't judge dudes' looks here. Let's just get that straight. But you got the average everyday American who is considered a piece of meat. I gotta see some receipts for this.
What do I mean?
All right. With that look, I'm not convinced. No, I'm not convinced. All right. You're doing all this? Come on, man.
By that? Women in Amsterdam, when they find out you're from America, oh Lord. When I tell you you are going to be treated like you're valuable, that's an understatement. The one thing about American women, right?
Now, before he goes on to the American woman part, like every other passport bro does, I will overall agree with his notion about Amsterdam. Now, there are certain parts of Europe where if you're American, at best they're neutral, and at worst they're going to look down upon you, or in many cases they're just going to complain to you about Trump, or make fun of you about Trump and Biden and all this other junk. Yeah, Trump and junk, exactly. All you're going to hear is Trump and junk. But Amsterdam is still one of those places in Europe where if you are at least an American, they will put some respect in your name. I can tell you that the times that I've been to Amsterdam, I'm not the biggest code approacher. I have my ways of looking for women for company. And I'll say this, when it came to the dating apps, yes, respect was put on the dating apps. By that, I mean I got way more matches there than I got almost, I want to say, in almost any other place except the secret locations that I will not tell people about here. Because I don't want the typical passport world going over there and ruining it like they're doing with Pattaya and what they did with Sosua.
Like, I love y'all and all of that, and I'm in a relationship, so I do want to...
Oh, you're in a relationship. Oh, man. All right. Get out of here, Boomer. Get out of here. It's time to go to bed.
Put that out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not creeping to nothing.
Time to go to couples night.
One thing about American women, they don't like men. They don't. It's not just me, you know what I mean?
They don't like men, or they don't like certain kinds of men, or they just don't like... I'm not going to go there.
I mean, I'm a successful guy. I got a decent career, make pretty good money, got nice cars, house, all of that stuff.
But what's your BMI, brother? What is your BMI, man? Hey, look, I know... I respect the Hardy brothers out there. And I know a lot of the Hardy brothers cannot help themselves. I used to be 240 pounds, 45 pounds specifically, and I lost 60 of it in 6 months. So, yeah, I can talk because, quite frankly, I was there. And ever since I lost the weight, I've kept the weight off, at least the fat. Any weight that I have gained, for the most part, it has been muscle. But, brother, have you seen the gym? Have you linked up with any of the workout guys? I know the workout gurus, the workout bros, they are a dime a dozen here on social media. Have you even just watched your channels and do some of the workouts, man? I'm just saying. I'm glad that you are finding better grass, and at the very least, some grass to touch in the Netherlands. And I'm not just talking about green grass neither. Other kind of grass. I'm glad you're touching grass now, or you touched grass when you were in Amsterdam, but you know how much more grass you would have touched, and better grass, and probably thinner grass you would have touched if you yourself were thinner, man.
I'm not talking about all that. I'm talking about they don't like them to where, you just say hi, and they, or they try to go to gyms and record themselves, like, being disgusted of men and doing all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, the gym recording stuff. Yeah, this is why I don't work out in your basic-ass gyms anymore. That I agree with him on. That I agree.
The American culture has taught women to not like us. And right now you can see it backfired, right? You got a lot of women upset, complaining, oh, the men don't, want to approach us anymore. And you know why we don't want to do that? You see what you're doing. Look at social media. Anti-men propaganda constantly are trying to emasculate men. That's what happens in America. Out here, it's a completely different story. The man is valued.
And this is in a Western country, a Western feminist country.
You think I'm lying? Go to Amsterdam, go to Europe, sit at a bar. Sit at a bar and have a drink. Watch how many drinks come sliding by.
All right. Amsterdam, yes. Everyone in Europe, come on.
Models.
Models. All right.
Women that look like models. Because you know what? Like in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam is not Europe, brother, man.
They feel like, I don't know what it is, because it's not just Amsterdam. It's a lot of different places. They feel like men should be the head of what's going on, whereas an American woman feels like the American woman should be the head of everything that's going on, which is completely backwards. Don't just take my word for it. Come to Amsterdam. Get your passport. Come to Amsterdam. Spend a week out here. It will blow your mind at how valuable you actually are. Now I see why people who went to the military, who were stationed in Germany, they never come back.
But to be honest, they were stationed in Germany during the 80s, 90s, even 2000s. And I'll tell you this, that Germany is long gone, man. That Germany is long gone. You're seeing the issues that they're doing right now with the immigration and the migration and the economy and the far right parties becoming popular. But yeah, that's another subject for another day.
The men, they never come back to America. Now I understand completely. There is nobody in their right mind that's going to go to Europe, go to Germany, or go to some of these places, be treated like a king, and then go back to America and be treated like crap. If you're single, insane. Literally insane. So now I understand why they do. And like I said, in Amsterdam, I'm a piece of meat. I'm a regular looking guy. I'm a piece of meat. Get your passports.
So, yeah, he's not telling lies. I'm not going to say he's lying. Regular, everyday, average Joe, and he himself is a piece of meat. And if you look in this video, he does have receipts. Not the real kind of receipts where he's touching grass. We can see him touching green grass here, but like the receipts of him touching, the blonde grass and the beige grass and the various amounts of black grass and the brown grass and the dirty blonde. I'm sure he has some receipts of that, but in any case, let's go to the second video where he explains about everybody's favorite subject, especially the brothers. Are they racist in Amsterdam? Well, no. I'll let him explain it.
Somebody asked me about racism. So I'm in Amsterdam right now. I'm in Europe. Have I experienced any of it? Honestly, no. None at all. I've experienced some rude people, but you're going to get that everywhere. I do feel like here in Europe, people are a little bit more, I think it's their culture to just be super direct, and not really friendly. But as far as...
And I absolutely agree with him 100% on this. Europe is a very direct culture. They are not about small talk. They are not about pleasantries, small pleasantries especially. Partially is because they're not paid to do so, or they're already... let me reverse that. They're already paid not to do so. That makes more sense. They are paid not to do so, meaning they actually get a salary wage when it comes to stuff like customer service. They don't work on tips. And tips is not a thing in Europe. And because of that, and I think it's partially because it's more of a chicken laying the egg or egg laying the chicken kind of scenario. We can debate which one came first between the no tips and the lack of customer service and small pleasantries. But yeah, small pleasantries and just talking your ear off is not a thing in Germany. Ironically, that should not be confused, or even bluntness, rudeness. That shouldn't be confused with racism, folks. My time in Germany, I'll detail it in saying this. A lot of people were blunt. Some people were even just rude. But as far as the racism goes, at least from the native white Germans, it was very minimum. Very minimum, if at all, honestly. Now, did I face some racism there? Yes. It was mainly from Turks. But I'll get that into another video, wherever that's appropriate.
Racism? I don't think I've encountered it. And I've been here about 3 days, and I've been everywhere, anywhere and everywhere you can think of. You know, and I don't feel like I've experienced it here. Now, other places, when I went to Switzerland, I seen it. You know, when I went to Italy, I seen it.
Yeah, I saw it in Italy. Definitely saw it in Italy. Switzerland, I did see something that was scribbled, mainly the hard R. Yeah, that word, the N word, the hard R, scribbled in the middle of a walkway in Zurich. And that, I guess, it was partially painted over, but you could see it. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Switzerland had the same stuff. But yeah, but Switzerland was nothing compared to Italy. And to be honest, Italy was the worst country that I faced in regards to racism. Everywhere else was a piece of cake. Even the Eastern Bloc countries like Poland and Hungary, and especially the former Yugoslavian nations. If you know, you know. Yeah, they weren't nearly as racist as Italy. But yeah, if you're talking about Amsterdam, oh, it's a cakewalk.
Here, not so much. So I think that's pretty interesting.
All right, shout out to that. But apparently, this individual has since went back to the U.S. I'm not sure it's because he couldn't afford it, or because his assignment was over, or because he had to take care of some things. We're not going to assume things here, but let's document his culture shock coming back to the States.
I'm in America. This meal right here is $35. This is brisket.
$35. Well, let's see what he bought for $35.
Sausage. And then mac and cheese grits. And that's it.
Yo. You bought 2 briskets that are basically double the size of bacon. You got, a glorified Vienna sausage. You got 1/10 of a cornbread. 1/10 of cornbread. And this man looks like he looks like the kind of guy that, remember the movie Life with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy? Remember that movie when that big dude was like, yo, you want your cornbread? This guy looks like he can be a descendant of that dude. And I know for a fact that when he saw that cornbread, that is what set him off to the point of making this video. Everything else, yeah, he's getting ripped off here for $35, but I think it was the cornbread that really set him off. And I don't even know what these are. It's supposed to be this is mac and cheese. Damn mac and cheese. I guess this is supposed to be, I don't know.
And that is $35. Get your passports. We got to get the hell out of here. This is ridiculous.
Hey, you want your cornbread? This ain't no cornbread. I'll make a video of this. Alright, we got one more video of him. Basically just, or a couple more videos of him just experiencing reverse culture shock of coming back to America.
Get your passport and stop playing. I don't understand what y'all not understanding. Get your passport. These women in America is not it. You know, I've been back in America for about, like a month now? And I'm seeing, no, this is not the spot, bro. You know what I mean? I'm about to, get another trip out to Europe. I'm going somewhere else, and then I'm probably going to go to Europe. This ain't it. These women will drain you of your happiness. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about you. All they care about is how they feel and what they want out of life. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. We all want certain things out of life. But what you want, your happiness, oftentimes is not even considered. You know what I mean? If I find a European woman, a woman from the Netherlands, Germany or something, I'm out of America, bro.
Man, And you know what you're gonna have to do with that, man. You're gonna have to go to the gym, bro. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go to the gym. You gotta get those squats in, if nothing else, so that you can have that bedroom game to the point where these women are willing to fly you out, man. I mean, like if what you're saying about Amsterdam is true, in places like that, then it is feasible. But you gotta find one first, man. You really gotta find one who's gonna be down for your program, who's gonna be down to get the experience, or to let you touch her grass and the cut her grass, the mow her grass. If you catch me, girl.
Like, ain't no way I'm staying here. Nah. Like, I done already made my mind up. No way. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all passports, man. Once you see how people treat you in them other countries, you ain't never gonna be the same. I'm telling y'all. You know what I mean? Like, these women out here, all they trying to do is impress their friends, get what they want, you know what I'm saying? Try to get money up out of dudes and all. Like, I be seeing it, peeping game, like, what's going on? No. You know what I mean? Like, no, y'all wake up. It ain't y'all. It's the game of America. Get up out of here.
Oh, man. Truer words have never been spoken. And I know I gave him a little crap because, just the physical condition. But, yeah, he is speaking truth. I'm not going to lie. There is a game that's going on. A game that is not designed for most of us to win. You can win it, but it's going to take a lot of sacrifice. And by the time you're at the other side of the hill, you're going to look at yourself, and you're either going to hate yourself, you're going to be too tired to enjoy yourself, or you're going to be too old to enjoy yourself, or you're going to be a POS boomer. I'm just going to say it like that. You're going to be a POS boomer or someone who's anointed by the boomers because they were much as POSs. Those are the ways to win in America. Those are the ways. Unless you're being... Unless you drop the video games at the age of 5 and you start buying houses and buying stock. I did not know I should have bought a house when I went out to get Sonic the Hedgehog 2 or Metroid 3 or freaking Pokemon. I didn't know I was supposed to drop that in Netflix or Amazon or Apple. I apologize. Jeez, I didn't know I was supposed to take my PlayStation 2 money and instead use it for a down payment on a house. I apologize, boomers. Sheesh. But this last video, he's actually detailing some real talk, some real effects of what he's facing post being back in America.
Back to America for 2 months. Let me tell y'all what happened to me, man. So I went to a dental appointment and they checked my blood pressure. My blood pressure was high. I'm like, why is my blood pressure high? It wasn't high before I left and went out of town or whatever, and I came back, my blood pressure was low. Like, why is
apparently, hey, look, I was giving him crap for having a bit of weight, but apparently his blood pressure was just fine when he just got back from Europe, when he just got back, and apparently there's been a 2-month interval. He's been in America back long enough in order to be Americanized again, and yeah, he's facing the BS.
My blood pressure high. Man, I don't even really be eating all like that here, man. Like,
especially what you saw, or what we saw, with that slice of cornbread for $35.
The food and the stress of working all the time has heightened my blood pressure.
And that cornbread being dead as shit. I think that's what heightened your There's no cornbread! Where's my cornbread? Hey, I bet he was asking everybody who was in that restaurant, you want your cornbread? No, let me stop.
So I had to, like, immediately, like, all the stuff I was doing, just, like, quit doing, like, a whole bunch of stuff, man. Get more sleep, and, obviously, like, I'm eating nothing but, like, fruits and vegetables now, man. I'm not really playing around like this American food out here.
I feel
like, and then my blood pressure started to go down. So what is going on? Like, this is not normal, man. Like, and then, like, America, people be having strokes like crazy. Like, this is an epidemic. It be going down. Like, your blood pressure is like a silent unaliver, and it's just like the stress of working all the time. And
Yep, compared to Europe, yeah, we are working all the time. Now, granted, compared to Asia, Japan, Korea, China, they're working more than us. But notice that they aren't having as many issues. It goes back to the food, and it goes back to social cohesion. well, maybe not social cohesion because, well, not social. Yeah, social cohesion. You know, for all these people who are in Asia, they're about everybody's alone and there's a loneliness epic. Get the hell out of Tokyo and Seoul. Get the hell out of those crap ass metropolises where people are dicks, and then you'll see the real cohesion of those countries. You'll see the real countries respectively of each respective country. And yes, they work hard as shit, but they aren't nearly as stressed.
I gotta go back to Europe, man. I'm telling everybody, bro. Like, I don't know if I'm moving out there or whatever. I gotta go back because I cannot be doing this, bro.
Goals.
Like, barely eating, and y'all got so many preservatives and salts and like sugars and stuff in the food. You don't even have to eat that much. Like, I'm literally scared to eat here. Like,
he brings up a damn good point. A damn good point. Speaking from someone who just got back from America, not from America, I wish, back from Europe. I have had like a semi-phobia to eating. Seriously. It's the point now where like I'll tell myself that even if I look at the foods I used to eat, it feels like I'm almost getting pre-diabetes. If I just look and smell food that I know is just that I crave, but it's horrible for me, and it's to the point where I only eat like 5 things. Like, okay, maybe not 5, 10 things. That literally 10 things I eat per day, or not per day, just in general. But yeah, I literally do. Like, you can't eat crap here these, and that's compared to like 5 years ago, especially 10 years ago. Damn sure 20 years ago. Let me start.
Literally, because there's so many, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't even say toxins or whatever, but it's, you know, we got so much crap in our food the CDC allows, and it's like, you know.
Even now, we got RFK Jr. in the house, but yeah, we're still waiting on him to get rid of all these toxins in our food, because let me tell you something. The European diet is not that much better than the American diet. I'm not talking about the preservatives because they kick our ass there, but I'm talking about the food that they eat just on the surface. Not that much better. They drink as much beer, if not more than we do. They definitely smoke more than we do. But these individuals, I'm even talking about the dudes, they live several years longer. Make that make sense.
You get sick, and it's, man, I'm not trying to be a slave to this, like, medical industry. Like, I'm not, bro. Like, I had to, like, literally, all I eat is, like, apples now. Apples and fruit. Like, you know, other fruits. That's it, man. I don't even eat food no more. I'm scared to eat here.
I'm scared!
And then, like, working, man. Like, I just decided, like, this week, I took off work. I don't care. Fire me.
He's like the individuals who are not trying to pay their bills. Like, I'm not trying to pay my bills because my credit score is already shot and the American system's going to collapse, and thinking that that's going to bring a jubilee. Okay, fire me. Damn, he is going all in.
I'm going to Denver, Colorado. I'm living my life as if I was living in Europe. It's whatever, man. Like, I value my personal time, my peace. I'm not trying to be super stressed out, working like crazy, getting nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, no, man. I'm doing everything that I enjoy. If I want to kick back, watch a movie, I'm kicking back and watch a movie. I'm making time for me. And people in America, we need to do that more. Like, and I understand, like, this rat race mentality, 2 jobs and all. Like, no, bro. We need to.
Because our parents didn't have to work 2 jobs, unless they were slackers. And our grandparents damn sure didn't have to work 2 jobs in general. Even if they were slackers.
Say, we got to figure out what we're doing in life. You know what I mean? Maybe we spending too much, do something. Because we got to, like, figure out an equilibrium. Because, like, this country will have you working until you are in the ground. Or half of your body not working no more from a stroke. You know, so, and you know, I just said, forget it. Like, I ain't letting these jobs stress me out. Took off, you know what I'm saying? You know, just eating apples and fruit. And just super high-end, super expensive, like, produce. Blood pressure went down. But it's just, the food is scary here, bro. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, imagine going to the Netherlands and going to Amsterdam and eating whatever you want and losing weight.
Oh! And you think you can do that in Europe, which you can. But wait until you go to Latin America. Wait until you go to, hell, Africa, in the Middle East. Wait until you go to Asia. Dude, I was eating sushi every other night. I was eating ramen once a week. I was eating okonomiyaki whenever I can find it. And I was still under 190 pounds. And this is with the muscles.
And then coming here and barely eat.
By the way, I'm 6 foot, by the way. So 6 foot, 190 pounds, and what is it? 15% body fat. So, I mean, I was like, oh, you need to get it down 10% body. All right. I'll get to it.
Eating and, like, starting to gain weight and gaining, like, medical problems, bro. Like, no. Like, and I ain't trying to be on, like, pills, like, forever. So I got all that under control. But it's like, this country, man, like, oh, Lord. This is a company-based country. Companies first, health of citizens last.
Yep.
This is insane, bro.
Corporations first. Gender wars. Culture wars. You can go gender war in that, but culture wars second. WS third, and yeah, WS used to be like second and first. Now it's down to third, buddy. All you alt-righters watching out there, too bad. What is it? What's for? What's for? Money for? Profits aren't even first. Profits aren't even first.
This is insane. Yep. Well, your boy. Hey, I'm learning. I'm trying to learn Dutch because what I do for a living, I can get up out of here. I just have to be fluent in Dutch, and I'm out.
Hey, and best of luck to your journey, dude. I hope you end up learning Dutch to the point where you can actually live in Amsterdam. And shout out to you because, quite frankly, Amsterdam especially is a place where you can get by with English, honestly. You really can, because it's so close to England. Two, it's Amsterdam, at least, is so international that you have people going there every day, on day, and half the people who probably visit there or live there, work there, speak English. But that just goes to show the respect that you have for their culture to the point where you are willing to learn their native tongue. And I'm sure a lot of Dutch people will definitely appreciate that, especially since Europe in general has been lamenting a lot of immigrant workers who have moved there and have not assimilated to the country one bit. So check out Paperboy Williams' channel. We had some fun. We had some laughs. But yeah, hey, best of luck to you on getting back to Europe, and this time staying in Europe. I'm not going to lament on why he's back here or what he could have done to stay in Europe. But hey, you all know what needs to be done. I'm sure he knows what needs to be done. So be it above me to talk down to him, especially since he has seen what's on the other side. And for everyone else out there, I urge you to do the same. And also always bet on X.